All right, guys, here we are to react to the trailer for Season 7 of American Horror Story. Have you been up to date with American Horror Story?
I was going to say, I have not watched Seasons 4, 5, or 6 of American Horror Story.
I believe I've watched everything but 6, because I catch them as they appear on Netflix, and that one's too recent to have done that.
Okay.
But no, they've been pretty entertaining. Some of them better than others.
I loved the show, but that Season 3 with the aliens and the Nazis and the possession by the devil or whatever was a little too many plots in the kitchen. Was that the one?
That's something
was
they
that
are
Season
doing
2?
where a lot of plots are happening.
I saw the witch one, and I saw the insane asylum one, and I saw the first one, the haunted house one.
So you're missing Freak Show and vampires?
Vampires?
Yeah.
I'm in, Stefan.
No, like every season has something where I'm like, oh, I really fucking like that, or like that episode or that part or this plot line. It's been rare that a lot of them have been good all the way through for me.
I really liked the first season compared to like the other stuff. What you learn about Tate and stuff is very interesting, and her thing with like the reveal of the spoiler alert of her.
I think Freak
cool.
Show might have been my favorite.
I did not see Freak Show.
Freak
so
Show was
it could
really
be
good.
my favorite. The other seasons, it feels like the writing kind of goes like, wait, we gotta do this, also this. Wait, what about this?
They dance
at
around.
the end, and it's kind of like, well, come on, guys.
I don't know anything about this season, season 7. So let's check this trailer out and see what it looks like.
Yeah, it says cult.
Ooh.
It involves Donald Trump.
Yeah, so it's happening now.
Okay.
So that's interesting. 2016 is the date stated.
What's his name? Evan Peters? I like that actor a lot.
I don't think I know a single person's name that's in the show.
Tate.
Tate, okay.
I thought his name was Taint for like 3 episodes.
Oh, you're a bastard.
I like him a lot. I feel like it's good. I like her a lot. Something Polaire, something. Sarah, I think. I like them both. I'm glad that they're like the main characters. I don't know if that's been a trend every season.
The older lady's been a feature in most of them. She's done now, I believe.
This is her last thing or whatever?
She's not in. I think she wasn't in the last one either.
What? Oh no. Okay. The old one.
Yeah, she wasn't in. I think she was in Freak Show was the last one she was in.
Okay, I like her a lot, but yeah, I could see her getting up. I'm talking about whatever the hell. The main, she was good in the ones she was in, but especially that Insane Asylum one.
In Freak Show, she plays a conjoined twin. Yeah.
Fucking, she plays herself twice. That's twice as much work. I bet she didn't get paid twice as much.
I don't know.
This looks like a fucking. I'm worried about this being like a mess or something like that.
Most of them are so entertaining though that like I don't care how weird the thing is. They usually come around to be interesting.
I'm very concerned with and worried about like heavy-handed political nonsense in this day and age or whatever. I did not vote in the election, but I do not want a thing and it seems like it's mostly about her going insane and about him being an extremist post-election. And they're just including that as like the beginning of the story or something.
That's just there to hook people in a little bit.
I really don't want there to be like current events and bullshit and like what about this now? I want it to be a small story about a few characters, which is the vibe I'm getting. So.
And clowns are the feature here. So you didn't see Freak Show, but that toy is of the clown from Freak Show.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting. The idea that we're getting some.
And there's what looks like real demon clowns like on their porch at one point. Where I'm like, wait, are there actual real demon clowns?
Or she's a crazy person. So like, I don't think this necessarily is too political, but like to get a person who has these crazy fears and the world ended with the moment that happened. Cause I know people that reacted.
Oh,
I
know. I'm just worried that it will be too much of that, but hopefully that's just the kickoff and then it.
I think that's probably like featured in as much as we've seen in this trailer in the show, but it's a hot buttony thing to just play up, and it makes sense to put in a trailer. I love this bookcase you see that goes over the doorway there. I think that's awesome.
That's like Beetlejuice after he changes their house type of bookcase. I like that a lot.
I think that's cool.
I'm glad you mentioned that. No, this whole house is actually great and huge and all that shit.
Yeah, always rich, cool, big houses and nice stuff happening in the show. I enjoy that. Hotel was a crazy version
There's a
of that.
hotel?
That was the last one.
God damn, I'm so behind.
You're very behind.
I'm out of touch, Stefan.
You're very out of touch.
I don't know what the kids are doing with their horror
Cult,
stories.
though, when I
this
first
is not
saw it,
what I thought.
I was picturing something different.
I know.
And who knows where this is actually going to go? The trailer is kind of a tease because you're showing a season of a show in like 30 seconds or whatever. But no, I'm interested. I'll totally check this out.
Cult could have been really good. It could have been like a Waco vibe. It could have been like a weird like cult leader and thing. And maybe that's what Evan Peters. Maybe that's what his character actually turns into here. But it like we see like 6 actors or whatever. So I pictured like a fucking commune because the world's ending, or
Yeah.
because the world's different now. You know, it could even be like the Trump thing, where like in her town this crazy thing crops up, and maybe that's what we're seeing. I mean, it just doesn't look that way yet, but.
I do
Cult's
love
a weird name, I think.
the show. I love that it's not like each season is a continuation, but I do love that the actors remain through it, like like bit parts and main characters rolling over and over. I think that's amazing. It's what I've always wanted to do in movies and stuff, to just continue characters through things.
I think that's actually the answer, because I think we've seen a lot of shows that go on for too long, where it's just fucked, and the stories have to keep getting crazier, and they up the ante, and now this character's not allowed to die, even though Rick should fucking be dead already, or whatever the fuck, right? And all that shit keeps getting dumber and dumber. But if you could just do a couple years, and then be like, hey, we're going to keep 70% of our cast and kind of like remix it, and now they're in this city and they're doing like a similar thing, or like that would actually have been like.
And as an actor, how much more fun is that? Okay,
awesome.
so I'm like, I'm a crazy person, I'm a freak, I'm a ghost,
Right.
Like all that cool shit you get to play. I'm a jock, I'm a Frankenstein.
No, yeah, or like, okay, so now I'm the wife. Okay, now I'm the mom. Now I'm this. You get to do all these different things with the same cast that and like love, the same team that puts out quality stuff. I think this type of like approach or like design would be the answer to solve a lot of the problems we have with every TV show inevitably going to shit. Which
Yes.
this might still do, but I feel like the odds are like so much better of
Less
this
of a
staying
chance,
good for
and
so
you
long.
can come back very hard from a bad season this way.
Oh yeah, you're not trapped. Well, we killed that character. What are we gonna do now? It turns out everyone loves that character. Or
Yeah.
like, no, you can just bring him back. And like the audience would know that. And it's just this fun thing where you're like, oh, cool. What's gonna happen this time? Oh, she's great. Oh, she has multiple personalities this time. That's awesome. God damn, I hate everything.
All right, guys. So that's our thoughts on the trailer
Thumbs
for
up.
season 7. Thumbs up, of course. Let us know in the comments what you think about this, and don't die in a fire. We'll see you next time.